So last week I gave a talk on creative AI, which was basically looking at all the cool ways you can use cutting-edge GenAI tools to express yourself and build cool things. So we looked at images, we looked at videos, music, sound, and a ton of examples. It was excellent. So on the left is a pre-Raphaelite oil painting of Garfield eating lasagna, and I cloned my own voice. And I'm having her speak French, and then it comes out as my voice.
Salut, je m'appelle Mathieu Barty, et puis mon rêve, ça a toujours été d'apprendre le...
What if you could actually generate a meditation?
I sense that you're feeling moderately anxious today, especially as you're in the middle of your presentation and feeling extremely nervous.
I want to talk about one of my favorite projects, and that's actually what's behind me right now. So I'm sitting in my living room, and this whole area was actually designed entirely by AI last year. So it used to look like this, and now it looks like this. Anyways, I go into more detail about that during my talk. I'll share a snippet in just a moment. But the long and short of it is, it uses Stable Diffusion 2, ControlNet, Depth Map, Automatic 1111, and it ran locally on my computer. It was good fun. I hope you enjoy this snippet from my talk. You can actually interject it in the middle and then influence that generation. So it doesn't have to start from pure noise. It can actually start from some kind of weighting, which is something we tested and did a marketing video about, which is this idea of generatively developing concepts. So in this, I'm sketching something in Photoshop, and then I select that image, and then I diffuse over it. So what you can see is that I'm basically skewing that diffusion process to whatever my sketch looked like. So this is one way you can basically take advantage of generative diffusion and have it not be so random, but instead have control over it and skew it towards what you'd like. Here's another, another example where basically you can give it a basic image processing information. So the things on the right are not necessarily AI, they're machine learning. But basically you can interpret the image in different ways. So on the left, top left is a pose estimation, then you have your depth map to try and gauge how far away things are. Canny edge is just the harsh lines in the image, and a normal map is a 3D representation or interpretation of the image. And then basically what you do is you feed that into the generative diffusion model, and then you can project different art styles onto that map, which is really exceptional and exciting. Here's another example using depth map. So that was my living room last year, and I had the idea, we were renovating anyways, I'm struggling with ideas, Pinterest isn't really doing it for me. What if I created a depth map of my own living room and came with kind of a mood board of different ways I could style my living room? So it came up with this. Some of them were totally out of my budget, some of them were actually pretty good. So this is one that was pretty good. What you can do with these images, you can go in, you can in-paint and modify some more. So we were changing aspects of it that we didn't quite agree with. And once we settled on something that we liked, we actually hired a carpenter, gave them the AI image, and they went and they built it. So here's a before and after of my living room, designed by AI, which it's pretty exceptional, I think.